I'm Balázs Weyer. I'm program director of Hangvetö, which is a production company of different world and folk music festivals in Hungary and the region. We are also a label. We do radio programs, documentaries, movie soundtracks. So basically, I'm always looking for new music, new artists for our festivals, for our radio programs, or whatever we are doing. Well, like at every showcase, you see bands that you like more. You see bands that even if you like, you don't have a space to put them to. So it's not just about your personal taste. It's also about the events that you program and the things you do. So it's quite a diverse selection here at the showcase, which means that probably each delegate can find something, but nobody will like everything, which is fine because that's what the showcase is about to to broker between the artists and the buyers, and it works well in that sense. So when I think in my festival hat, I can see some bands on stage at some of our events. When I think about my movie music director, and I'm hearing songs that are cinematographic, I can imagine a scene where it could work. But of course, a movie needs to come along where you can use that. So it's always like I make many mental notes to be able to to pull them forward when I need them. There are bands that could have an audience in Hungary. I have the impression so far that, for example, the Norwegian traditional music it's a bit more familiar to the Hungarian public because it's more string based, which is mainly the Hungarian tradition. So it's string bands many times, violin based music or violin dominated music. But here also I saw a few bands that could work, especially the vocal parts. I mean, there were two female trios that I saw, um, which worked very well in terms of the singing styles, the polyphonies, uh, and the string accompaniment that I sing. I can imagine that could work in Hungary. Um, Also, I saw some others. It always depends on the type of the event and the style of the event, because we've got different styles of festivals. There is one which is kind of a global world music approach, which is a very broad definition of world music. But we've got traditional festivals that focuses every year on another region. We are thinking of focusing on the Nordics. 2 years from now. So in that case, it's easier to put in artists, and they could work better in a Nordic frame, in a Nordic context, than if you just put them in a general world music festival. So that is one of the reasons why I'm really interested in the Nordic traditions this time. That in 2020 we would like to focus on the Nordic traditions in our traditional festival, which is usually around Easter in the spring.